Hello, very good morning. Welcome back to JS Testing Academy. In the next part of our video, in the series manual testing. We already posted the first part of video, Introduction to Software Testing. Hope you watched the video and came back to the this part of the video. Ways is nothing but route. There are two routes or ways of testing. One is a manual way, next one is an automation way. Manual testing means without support of any tool. Automation testing means testing with support of any tool. So that is called as manual testing. Okay, so testing without support of a tool means, suppose I take a Facebook application, I enter username, I enter password and click submit button. I prepare an Excel sheet like this and I prepare it without using any support of a tool. That is called as manual testing. I prepared this test case like document and I put pass and fail here in the log report. Okay, I'll put pass and fail. Okay, so this is called as manual testing. You are testing everything manually here. Okay, so that is called as manual testing. We go to right red bus, if from due to due date and click search bus and we write in Excel sheet, right? So this is what we do in a red bus. Same thing, make my trip, select one way, select a from, select a to, then write then we departure date, return date, select a student and we click search. Okay, so testing manually without any support of a tool, that is called as manual testing. Same in automation testing, we use some support of a tool. For example, in Eclipse IDE we write a Selenium code. Okay, for example, if you take this code, right, we write some code that does the same operation. He goes enter username, enters a password and clicks the submit button. So with support of a tool and without support of a tool is called as automation testing. There are some things where we go for a manual testing. There are some routes we go for an automation testing. In simple things, we go for a manual testing. In complex things, we go for automation testing. Okay, there are some things which cannot be automated like OTP, captcha. In that case we go for a manual testing. And during the agile, during the every release, we need to give a regression testing. Regression testing, there will be some 200 to 150 test cases. Doing everything manually is not possible. That's why we create already some test scripts that we run during the every release, so it avoids time. That is why, that is a main purpose. To do automation regression we go for automation testing, that we can be achieved with the help of these tools. Do smoke testing shoot. Okay, when there is a less time, you want to finish more, we go for an automation testing. So if you ask me, both manual and automation is very essential in an organization. But in the lot of companies, more automation, less manual, but both has equal importance. Got it? Hope you are clear. Next, what are the automation tools in market? There are functional tools, there are non-functional tools. Functional tools, UFT, Unified Functional Testing, it's a licensed tool. There are other open source tools like Selenium, Cypress, Playwright, and Protractor. Now, Playwright is emerging in market. Selenium are all open source web-based tools. These are all common tools which is used in market. Next, there are non-functional tools like LoadRunner, JMeter, Gatling, Rust Assure, SoapUI, Postman, Burpshoot. A lot of non-functional testing tools in market. So we use all these tools help to test an application. Got it? Hope you are understood it. Next, black box testing. It's a very common question which is asked in interview. What is a black box? You see the diagram. You don't. It's a black. You can't see inside. You test only the external application. If you take all these three applications, can you see any code here? No. We are going to test only the external application. So that is called as black box. Who is going to do black box? Testers are going to do. We can't see the internal structure. It is otherwise closed box testing. If we take any application, right, we go for functional testing, we go for performance, we go for security, we go for API testing, right? We go for an accessibility testing. So we test all these application externally, not internally. That is called as black box testing. Same thing the developers do in the real world. This is called as checking the internal section of the program. Surveys called as clear box, glass box, transparent box, and structural testing. They go inside the code, line by they check, line by they're checking constructors, okay, the variables, constants, okay, loops, conditions, switch cases, okay, the methods, functions, whatever the classes, interfaces, whatever they are written, they'll go and check. That is called as white box testing. Who will do? Developers will do. Next one is glass gray box testing. Gray box testing is a combination of both black box and white box. They will do both developer part and also testing part. They'll test the web-based application, they'll check the distributed networks. So everything end to end they are going to do. That is called as gray box. I've been to an interview where they prominently asked gray box testing. They do both white box and also the black box testing. Next one is the next important part is static testing and dynamic testing. What do you mean by static and what do you mean by dynamic? Okay, static testing, right, is without executing the application. Dynamic testing is by executing the application. For example, if you take this, right, this Facebook, can we execute this? This can't be executed. This is called a static. But entering a username, entering a password, and clicking a login button is a static. This is static testing can be achieved by verification. Dynamic testing can be achieved by validation. What is verification? Checking. What is validation? Testing. That's the difference. Understood? So checking. This is verification is nothing but checking. That is nothing but reviews. Validation is nothing but testing. The example of verification is reviews. Example of validation is testing. In definition point of view, verification is nothing but are we building the product right? Validation is nothing but are we building the right product? So static testing means without executing the application. Hope you got it. For example, I am going to ask you to buy a bike. You are going to a shop and telling your right what are the needs you want in your bike, and the shopkeeper gives you bike. Before taking it to your home, what you do? Can you tell me? The first thing you are going to check whether what and all you asked, what and all needs you asked, whether it's met or not. For example, the color of a bike, the horn of a bike, the mileage, the seat cover, all these things requirements you would have given, all those things are there in the bike or not, you are going to check. That is called as verification. And what is validation? You just put light and see, you give horn and see, you kick start and see. All these things are called as validation. So verification is done in all phases, but validation is done only in testing phase. In software development lifecycle, verification is done in all phases. The requirements is verified, planning is verified, design is verified, coding is verified, testing is also verified, implementation is verified, but validation is done only in testing phase. That is the different, guys. Okay. Next, to the next slide. Static testing, right? Examples, right? Verification. There are two examples. One is the reviews. Okay, review is divided into formal review and informal review. Formal review, inspection, and peer review. Informal review, walkthrough, and buddy review. What is an inspection? A formal way of conducting a meeting, like sprint planning, daily stand up, retrospective, inspection, all will be there. Moderator will be there, scribe will be there, author will be there. Who is an author? A technical person. Who is a scribe? This person who records. Who is a moderator? Who is the owner? Who is a person who is going to conduct the meeting? And owner will be there. So all the people will be there. Already they will know the agenda, what they are going to talk in the meeting. Notes, MOM will be there. Minutes of meeting will be there. They are going to share what they are going to discuss. So everything will be planned, organized. Walkthrough is a sudden meeting. Suddenly they'll ask, there is a meeting here. We don't know what is the agenda here. There's more many recordings there. Peer review comes under the formal review. A person will be assigned to review your task. Test case peer review, automation review. Okay, a person will be assigned to do a task. That is called as right peer review. And buddy review. You ask a friend to review your document informally. That is called as informal review. Hope you understood. Okay, thanks for watching this video. We'll continue to follow this series so that you're learning manual testing in a better way. Thank you.